drapes across the hardwood floor, like a silk gown discarded by the bedroom door. I'm moving through the silence of this empty suite, feeling the cool polished timber beneath my feet.
There's a silhouette dancing on the plaster wall, stretching through the darkness of the narrow hall.
I'm chasing the ghost of a soft velvet touch, a phantom of a woman I loved far too much. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the satin shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face.
The clock is a pulse in the chest of the room, measuring the depth of this indigo gloom.
I'll pour us a drink of the starlight and wine, and pretend for a moment that you're still mine. Don't turn on the lamp, don't break the spell. There are stories that only the shadows can tell. Let the edges of reality soften and fade in the quietest corners that the evening made. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the satin shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Of the eye, the way the black curtains reflect the night sky. Don't speak a word, don't make a sound in the satin shadows, where I finally found satin shadows falling
slowly.
Satin shadows falling. We're hiding in the satin shadow tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Satin shadows,
In the satin shadows,
satin shadows, in the satin shadows. I'm walking the aisles of a cathedral of bone, the coldest sanctuary I have ever known. The stained glass is shattered, the pews are all bare. There's a smell of old incense in the shivering air.
I'm kneeling at the altar of a forgotten saint, covered in the dust and the peeling of paint. I'm asking for mercy, but the heavens are mute.
Just a hollowed out tree with a poisonous fruit. An empty gesture, a shallow relief. Finding the glory in the center of grief. Well, moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind.
The choir is a murder of crows in the loft. Their feathers are heavy, their voices are soft. They sing of a kingdom that was built on a lie, where the angels are too exhausted to fly.
I'll offer a candle to the shadows and smoke, watching the flicker as if it were a joke. There's no one to hear us, there's no one to save, between the cradle and the mouth of the grave. An empty gesture, a shallow relief. Finding the glory in the center of grief. We're moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind. Grace, echo space, hollow grace, echo space, 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 space. Oh, we're moving with a kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind. Hollow grace, hollow grace, hollow grace. Amen. Hollow grace. Amen. The trellis is sagging under years of neglect, collecting the tributes that the seasons collect. I'm tracing the veins of a withered old leaf, a silent cartography of ancient quiet grief.
We tangled our limbs in the heat of the June, howling like wolves at a pale paper moon. But the soil is gone dry and the well is run low, and there's nowhere for starving green spirits to go.
Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watching the garden prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay.
Sharpen the shears, but I can't make the cut. Every door to the orchard is bolted and shut. The grapes have all shriveled to small bitter stones, echoing the rattle of my own brittle bones. Let
the dust settle down like a funeral lace, covering the lines on your beautiful face. The fruit was so heavy, the nectar was vast, but nothing this tangled was ever meant to last. Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watching the garden prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay. Tear down the net, release every ghost that we haven't met yet. If we stay in the tangle, we'll fade into rust, returning our glory to ashes and dust. Tangle and tear,
dust in the air.
Nothing was fair. Dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten blood. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay. You're a sweet complication in a bitter kind of town, the only bit of sunshine when the walls come crashing down. I've been tasting all the flowers, trying to find your trace in the middle of the crowd, in every stranger's face.
I'm a wanderer in the orchard, looking for the hive. The sting is just a reminder that I'm actually alive.
Your love is like a nectar, golden, thick and slow, taking me to places where the wildest spirits go. It's a sticky kind of magic, it's a golden kind of sin. I don't know where you end and where I begin. You're my wild honey, dripping from the bough, everything I wanted
only mine. The bees are all humming a gospel in the trees, bringing every skeptic down to their shaking knees. I'm caught in the amber, I'm frozen in the light, a beautiful surrender in the middle of the night. No need for the sugar, no need for the wine, when the flavor of your spirit is so perfectly divine. It's a sticky kind of magic, it's a golden kind of sin. I don't know where you end and where I begin. You're my wild honey, dripping from the bough. Everything I wanted, I am feeling it right now. Sweet and untamed, burning in the heat, making every moment feel so dangerously sweet. Wild honey, won't you stay? Don't let the summer wither away. Keep it wild, keep it wild, keep it sweet, keep it sweet. Keep that fire burning underneath our feet. It's raw, it's real, it's all I wanna feel. Wild, oh honey, wild, so sweet, so wild, wild, honey, so sweet, so wild. You're my wild honey, dripping from the bough. Everything I wanted, I am feeling it right now. Sweet and untamed, burning in the heat, making every moment feel so dangerously sweet. Wild honey, won't you stay? Don't let the summer wither away. Wild honey, stay sweet, stay wild. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter has finally singed. I'm walking the rows of the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair. The boughs are all heavy with the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud, tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow to the trunk of the feelings we used to know. The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground, where the ghost of our laughter can still be found. The blossoms were white like a virgin's veil, but the promise of summer was destined to fail. Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste, leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments,
of failures and beautiful weeds, broken orchard to the earth. Cathedral for the lonely and the lost, counting every penny in the heavy, heavy cost. I've been staring at the bottle like a crystal ball, watching my reflection as I start to fall.
It's a liquid kind of fire, it's a gold kind of coal, burning through the rafters of a weary, hollow soul.
Pour me a double of that Tennessee sun before the bitter work of the evening is done. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire,
setting the blood and the spirit on fire.
A caramel poison,
a honey-hued sin,
letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
The ice is a diamond that's melting away,
just like the promises we made yesterday.
I'm tracing the rain
on the coaster of wood,
wishing I treated you the way that I should.
The room is a blur of a tobacco-stained haze, lost in the spiral of a drunken-eyed daze. One more for the road, one more for the ache, one more for the heart that is about to break. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire,
setting the blood and the spirit on fire.
Caramel poison,
a honey-hued sin,
letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
To the brim,
let the world disappear until there is nothing but the mercury.
Amber
whiskey, burn me down, down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison,
a honey-hued sin,
letting the warmth of the ruin begin. Amber whiskey,
pour me one more.
Barefoot on the porch, I watch the sun descend. The shadows stretch like memories of a long-lost friend. I feel the static hum within the heavy summer heat, tracing all the patterns where the sky and garden meet.
Digging through the clay where the quiet secrets sleep, the promises we planted and the ones we couldn't keep. There's a fever in the roots, a rhythmic kind of ache, waiting for the morning or the moment that we break. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. The oaks are standing tall like giants in the hall, witnessing the seasons and the glory of the fall. I'll wrap my arms around the ghost of what you said, mapping out the labyrinth inside my weary head.
The jasmine smells of longing in the pale moonlight, staining every corner of this lonely velvet night. We are woven in the texture of the shifting sand, holding on to nothing but each other's trembling hand. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light.
Not an ending, it's a place to begin, to shed the heavy layers
of the original sin. Let the dirt cover us, let the rain wash us clean, becoming part of everything that's ever been seen. Velvet soil, take me under. Velvet soil, hear the thunder. Lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming. Soil, There's a presence in the kitchen when the tea goes cold, a story in the steam that has never been told. You're a whisper in the curtain, a creak in the stair. I turn to the side, but there's nobody there.
I'm a haunting in the hallway of your deepest sleep, a promise that was far too expensive to keep. I linger in the mirror, I hide in the frame, a flickering candle that is calling your name. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light, my sacred ghost in the middle of the night. I walk through the walls of your stubbornest pride to find the little girl who is shivering inside.
I don't need a body, I don't need a skin to feel the vibration of the state that you're in.
I'll set an extra plate at the table for two
And talk to the air as if I'm talking to you. It's a lonesome religion, a private belief, finding the comfort in the haunting of grief. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light, my sacred ghost in the middle of the night. The thing that can wait, be the chill on my shoulder, be the fog on the pain, be the rhythm of the memory inside of my brain. Sacred ghost, love you more. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light, my sacred ghost in the middle of the night. Sacred ghost, I'm still here. Sacred ghost, candles have guttered to a puddle of wax, in the space where the grip of the ego relaxes.
I'm speaking to the ceiling, I'm talking to the world,
waiting for a whisper or a feather to fall.
my knees are all calloused from the stone of the floor,
searching for a key to an invisible door.
I don't have the scripture,
I don't have the verse, only the blessing and the weight of the curse. words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue, a song of the spirit that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come.
The stained glass is weeping with the morning dew,
reflecting a version of me and of you.
I'm offering my failures like a bouquet of weeds
to the God of the garden and the God of the seeds. The incense is vanished, the smoke is all gone, in the terrifying clarity of the coming dawn.
I'll find my salvation in the shut of your eyes,
in the truth of the body that never tells lies. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue,
a song of the spirit
that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come. Never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come. Silent prayer, silent prayer, in the quiet. Is carving a path through the silt beneath the cathedral that the memories built. I see the white limestone and the polished debris washed down from the mountain to the edge of the sea.
I'm wading through shallows where the water is cold, tracing the skeletons of a story untold. There's a structure of calcium, a framework of pride that the flood of the summer was unable to hide. Scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun, the work of the erosion is never quite done. Buried in the river bone, is a graveyard of the willow and reed, sown by the hunger and the ghost of the sea.
I'll find your rib cage in the bend of the stream,
a fossilized version of a forgotten dream.
The water is a mirror, the water is a veil, where the light of the morning is turning so pale. We are stripped to the essence, we are worn to the core, walking the line of the rocky north shore, scoured by the pebbles, bleached by the sun. The work of the erosion is never quite done, buried in the river bones, deep in the bed. The hard, heavy truths of the things that we said, stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known, flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name.
Passion is drained from the veins, solid and silent, eternal and wide, shining like ghosts in the middle of the night. River, bones, water, stones, buried in the river bones, deep in the bed. The hard, heavy truths of the things that we said, stark as a winter and smooth as a stone, a hidden architecture that we've always known, flowing forever, staying the same, writing our history without any name. River bones, oh, oh, oh. River bones, river bones, oh, oh, oh. Winter is knocking with a cold iron hand across the expanse of this desolate land. I'm stacking the logs by the edge of the bed, trying to quiet the ghosts in my head. The resin is thick and the scent is so sharp, tearing through me like a wooden string harp. I strike the first match and I watch the spark fly to burn every version of you and of I.
Rising in spirals, a great ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into cold, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love.
The shadows are leaping like deer in the brush, breaking the weight of the midnight blue hush. I'm breathing the embers, I'm tasting the ash, counting the scars from the lightning bolt flash.
The warmth is a blanket, the light is a daze, melting the edges of this wintry maze. We're safe in the cabin, we're tucked in the pine, while the world outside starts to blur and decline. Rising spirals, a gray ghost of prayer, choking the lungs of the crisp frozen air. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. It burns so bright, the only salvation in the middle of the night. Cedar and cinder, timber and bone, nobody has to be truly alone. In the smoke, in the flame, forget my name. Lost in the haze of the cedar smoke, healing the heart that the January broke. Let the wood scream as it turns into coal, feeding the fire that is consuming my soul. White plumes dancing in the rafters above, the fragrant remains of a difficult love. Cedar smoke turn into ash. The anchor is heavy, the chain is a mile long, dragging through the silt of a melancholy song.
I'm a vessel in the harbor,
Swaying in the swell, bound to the ringing of a distant copper bell.
I'm the iron in the mountain, I'm the granite in the cliff, holding up the weight of every button,
And every if there's a cord made of silver,
running through the dark,
connecting every tremor, protecting every spark, pulling on the ligament, straining at the bone, the hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see.
I've tried to run to the edges of the map,
but the knot only tightens like a clever velvet trap.
I can feel your pulse in the palm of my hand,
Across the vast miles of this unforgiving land, the distance is a liar, the space is just a ghost, when I'm the one who needs the haunting the most. We're stitched together by a needle made of light, through the fabric of the day and the lining of the night, pulling on the ligament, straining at the bone, the hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the ocean. to see. If you sink, I'm going under too, into the abyss of the darkest indigo blue. The tension is the only thing that keeps us alive. The strength of the tether is the way we survive. Tethered, drifting, souls shifting. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail. Locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. Tethered souls, don't let go. Tethered souls, I'm holding on. Tethered souls, tethered souls. The celebration is over, the guests have all fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were said.
I'm sitting alone by the grate of the stove,
watching the ghosts of the treasure we hold.
the logs are all vanished, the heat is aside. Under the dome of a violet sky, I'm poking the ashes with the blackened iron rod, looking for a sign or the footprint of God. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight. No more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold, a story that's finished and perfectly told.
the smoke is a ribbon that is tied to the moon, whispering a slow and a final act tune. I don't need the blaze, I don't need the flare, just the weight of your presence in the shivering air.
The shadows are closing their heavy velvet eyes, accepting the truth of the quietest lies. We've burned all the bridges, we've burned all the maps, ready for the silence to finally collapse. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight.
No, no more explosion,
No more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold, a story that's finished and perfectly told. enough, just the glow. Nowhere left for us to go. Peace is the ash, love is the heat, making the cycle of the fire complete. Last embers, December, remember, we're down to the last embers tonight.
No more explosion,
no more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold, a story that's finished and perfectly told. Last embers into the dark, last The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration in the soles of my shoes, a rhythm, the translation of the urbanized blues. The cables are humming with a digital soul, taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. The traffic is a river of a ruby red glow, flowing to the places where the tired spirits go. I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost, trying to calculate the emotional cost. The skyscrapers reach for the violet clouds, hide in the faces of the faceless crowds. We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire.
we're part of the flow, letting the energy of the midnight grow. Indigo pulse, hear it,
Feel it.
can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse. Indigo pulse. I'm walking the aisles of a cathedral of bone, the coldest sanctuary I've ever known. The stained glass is shattered, the pews are all bare. There's a smell of old incense in the shivering air.
I'm kneeling at the altar of a forgotten saint, covered in the dust and the peeling of pain.
I'm asking for mercy,
But the heavens are mute,
just a hollowed out tree with a poisonous fruit.
an empty gesture,
A shallow relief, finding the glory in the center of grief. We're moving with the kind of hollow grace, wearing the mask of a stranger's face. No spirit in the temple, no wine in the cup, just the weight of the gravity pulling us up. A dance for the lonely, a bow for the blind, leaving the substance and the soul far behind.
the choir is a murder of crows in the loft. Their feathers are heavy, their voices are soft. They sing of a kingdom that was built on a lie, where the angels are too exhausted to fly.
I'll offer a candle to the shadows and smoke, watching the flicker as if it were a joke. There's no one to hear us, there's no one to say, between the cradle and the mouth of the grave. An empty gesture, a shallow relief, finding the